Just 3 months into Gilmour's loan spell at Norwich, it is already becoming apparent that the loan deal is not quite working out for club and player. Gilmour is one of Scotland's brightest stars and has shown that he can compete at the highest level with Chelsea in the Premier League and the Champions League. The idea for Chelsea to loan Gilmour to Norwich was to give the player more game time and help develop his career. However, after just 6 games for the Canaries, he hasn't been great in a struggling Norwich side. This week, ex-Celtic star Chris Commons has urged Rangers to make contact with Chelsea in January to get Gilmour to return to Glasgow with Rangers. In his Daily Mail column, Commons wrote, "As we approach the time of Halloween and horror movies, it looks like Billy Gilmour's loan spell at Norwich City is turning into a bit of a nightmare. If Gilmour is twiddling his thumbs in January, Rangers should get on the phone to Chelsea and at least ask the question. Some people might think it would be a backward step to return to his old club, but Rangers are a different animal now compared to when Gilmour left in 2017. I'm a big fan of Stephen Davis and he's been brilliant for Rangers, but I would have Gilmour ahead of him all day. That's how good the boy is. He could transform the Ibrox midfield and offer a whole new dynamic as the deep-lying playmaker. Steven Gerrard was one of the best midfielders of his generation. Gilmour would benefit massively from learning from someone like that in training. Whatever happens, he needs to start playing football. If that's not going to be at Norwich, then Chelsea need to step in and do the right thing." I made a video before Gilmour's move to Norwich City on why Gilmour should sign for Rangers over Norwich. The video got a lot of hate, mainly from Norwich fans, due to me questioning as to what Gilmour was going to get at playing for Norwich. I spoke of Daniel Farke and Tuchel being good friends, and that the deal seemed like an old pals act rather than what was best for Gilmour. I mentioned that Norwich were going to go straight back down as they make their cameo in England's top flight. For a player that Chelsea see commanding their midfield in the long-term future, a move to a relegation-languished side is not good for his development. We have seen this movie time and time again, and it simply does not work. Renato Sanchez and Tammy Abraham to Swansea City comes to mind. In the video, I listed all the reason as to why it would be more beneficial for Billy Gilmour's career to play for Rangers over Norwich. Some of which were, at Rangers you have to win week in and week out, and at Chelsea it's the same. There's a lot of similarities between Rangers in their domestic league and Chelsea in theirs. You have to win and compete for trophies. Rangers will keep installing that winning mentality, and that would be great for his development. I also talked about European football and playing at that level, which he can also do with Rangers in the Europa League. Then lastly, I said how Steven Gerrard was arguably the best midfielder that the Premier League has seen, and he understands what it takes to play at that level, and working with him every single day would be absolutely priceless for Billy Gilmour. Whether or not Rangers do get on the phone in January, I do believe this would be a lot better for his development. So there you go guys, that is the end of the video, and just before we wrap up, I do want to get your thoughts on what you think should happen to Billy Gilmour and what will happen in January. There's obviously a few options of what could happen. He could obviously see out his loan spell at Norwich and increase the game time. Chelsea could recall him, he could be part of the squad again. He could go on loan to another club like Rangers or another Premier League side or someone abroad. But what do you think is best for him? I have really went with it, and I'm sticking with my thoughts from July. I really do think Rangers can help him with his development, and I also think he would help out Rangers a lot as well. I know the Rangers midfield is fairly congested, however Rangers have missed the spark so far this season. I really do think he offers a lot of creativity and can command that midfield role. So I would go with that idea. Rangers get on the phone to him in January and try and get that deal done. I think it would be great for the player and Rangers as a club. But guys, let me know your thoughts down there in the old comment section below. That is the end of the video. Please do smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. We do upload a lot of Scottish football content, so if you're looking for your Scottish football fix, you found it. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.